A single mother who turned down council accommodation is complaining after she says she has been forced to live in a spare bedroom with 4 children. Toni Bell, 24, was offered a space at a bed and breakfast in her home city of Edinburgh, but said she didn't want to move there as she didn't want her children to go without. Instead, the mother of 4 chose to move into her parents' £220,000 property and live with her children in their spare room, while she waits to be moved up the housing list. Now the former hairdresser shares a bed with her eldest daughter, while her baby triplets sleep in 3 identical Moses baskets on the floor next to the radiator. Miss Bell said, "I have been told I can go into a B. I don't want my children in a V. I'm not letting my kids go without." The single parent said she could not live with the father of her 4 children as he lived in a small 1-bedroom flat which was not suitable for them all. The unemployed mother said she was forced to give up work after suffering a rare bone condition. She said she spends her days tending to her 4 children's needs and added it is almost impossible to leave the house. Ms. Bell also suffers from a crippling bone condition called Léri-Weill dyschondrosteosis, which has left her with shortened leg bones, pain and limits wrist movement. The hairdresser added, "I hate being on benefits, but I have had no choice. Some days are good, others are bad. We live in a 3rd-floor flat, and I have to climb 6 flights of stairs to get there with 4 children. I have to take the buggy to the bottom of the stairs and then bring the children down one by one. Sometimes with my disorder I struggle even to lift them." She was living in temporary accommodation until her landlord sold the house where she was staying, resulting in her going to her mother's flat. Ms. Bell added, "I need a 3-bedroom house I can share with my children.Ineed to give them the home and stability they deserve. Before I moved in, my relationship with my mum was really good. Now it is really strained. I feel like I am letting myself and my triplets down on babyhood. I feel like they haven't had the same as my toddler did when she was a baby. We have no highchair, bouncy chair or cots for them because I simply don't have the room." Ms. Bell was only meant to temporarily move into her mother's council flat while she was pregnant with the triplets, who were born 6 weeks premature. Audit Scotland estimates it costs local authorities £27 million a year extra providing people with temporary B. A hairdresser by trade, her last job was as an administrator for the Scottish Mediation Network before having to give it up during her first pregnancy. However, he lives in a 1-bedroom flat, so he doesn't have the accommodation either. "I need permanent accommodation, so I have some stability for my children. They deserve so much better." Councillor Gavin Barrie, convener of Edinburgh Council's Housing and Economy Committee, admitted that the city struggled to keep up with demand. He said, "We have a range of housing advice services to help people who are looking for a home or are looking to move. However, 3-bedroom properties are much sought after and become available less frequently. The challenge of securing affordable homes in Scotland is particularly acute in the capital. Almost 170 households bid for every council and housing association home available to let in Edinburgh. With the city's population forecast to grow by almost 30% over the next 20 years, keeping up with demand will become increasingly difficult. To address these concerns, the council is working with our partners and already delivering on what is one of the most ambitious housing plans in the UK following the Capital Coalition's pledge to build 20,000 homes in the next 10 years. Work is underway to achieve these ambitious commitments, with over 2,000 affordable homes under construction on 33 sites in the city.